I'm freaking worried. He's in the middle of freaking Montana or Wyoming.
Listen, you telling me you love my style.
When he was telling me, I'm like, he's there alone? Like,
Oh.
I'd be...
Listen, you telling me you love my style.
I spent a little bit less than 15K.
Listen, you telling me you love my style.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Another Monday. I'm your host, Anthony, co-host, Kelsey. We're being welcomed by a special guest today, Kevin Castillo. Before he says anything, everyone, I didn't actually talk about it, but I think I counted, he took a road trip cross-country, I think to 23 states. Maybe you can correct me if that's correct or not.
Yeah, of course. I think it was less than 23. I passed by a lot of states.
Yeah.
Maybe I ate
Yeah.
in some states, and that's it, and I just left. But the ones that I stayed for, for a bunch of days, I think in total it was between 15 or 16.
Damn, dude, that's a
For
lot.
each state?
Yeah, for but I mean I stayed in a city
Oh,
of the state, yeah.
For multiple days.
Yeah,
So-
for multiple days.
And another important note is that he was like dancing salsa. You're dancing salsa in every
state,
like
right?
you're trying in every state. You're dancing salsa, and what inspired that? Like the whole salsa dancing, and like to take the road trip across the country.
the road
The
trip.
road trip.
I just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it all came down to, I don't know if I call it a quarter life crisis.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay, 27.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
27.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Quarter life. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Quarter life crisis. It was just this was something that I didn't even thought of doing ever since last year. It was just something that I started thinking of doing maybe at the beginning of this year, and I don't know. I just kind of was fed up with work a lot. It was a lot of stress. It was a lot of things that I just didn't want to. I didn't want that much in my life, and I don't know. For some reason, I started to imagine what I would do if, let's say, for example, I give my resignation. And after my resignation,
Wow.
what I would do. I never really took a big vacation ever since I started working. I started working when I was 17 years old, so ever
And
since
you
high
never
school.
stopped.
And I never stopped.
So a decade, 10 years of just
10
like
years.
working.
Yeah. I mean, I did take
Wow.
vacations maybe here and there and everything, but I never really took,
That, time off.
a good amount of
Yeah, and
vacations.
I want to know, like, I used to work with him for a couple years, and
Yeah.
he's one of the hardest, or not the hardest worker that I know.
Nice. Thank you.
Overtime, like no lunch breaks or breaks, like, or he'll put it off to the side. He's just working. So when he says that, the like work was heavy on him, I actually believe him because he was the
Yeah,
whole
you will
time.
not catch me doing that.
Yeah.
I will take my lunch, and once I'm clocked out, I'm out. That's it. I'm
Yeah,
like running out the door.
But you're like, but I'll let you talk. Sorry.
Yeah. No. I mean, I think I want to be more like that I'm going to take more my lunch seriously and like at the time that it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Just because that led to a lot of burnout.
Yeah.
Even though I like what I do. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's-
Hard worker.
Yeah.
But people break.
Yeah.
Like
break.
people, yeah, and it's.
Yeah.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Like I feel like people think like, oh, like they need to work like hard, they need to do good, blah blah blah. But then they're like overexerting themselves, and then they're not respecting their body, their mind, and they think like it's. I don't know. I just feel there needs to be a balance for
Yeah.
sure. And sometimes, you get caught in that cycle. You don't even know how to relax.
Yeah.
You're in vacation, and you're like still trying to work.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, I get caught up in that sometimes too, but I learned like the hard work ethic from you and Eric, a friend of ours, like to just keep working and working and working. And I haven't got there yet to feel like that, but if I continue that or feel like that, I probably know I'm in
I
my
think
quarter
you
life
have.
quarter
I
life
think you
crisis.
have.
But I don't know, back to the story, like, what was happening at work that made you feel this way, or like to do this?
Well, the last job I had, I was reporting directly to the CEO. So that just in itself, it's a lot of kind of stress.
Mhm.
But not just that, like there was just a lot of things that were happening at the company that it made me question if I wanted to be there for more than 2 years. You know, and I mean, the company and myself, we were going in different directions. I didn't want to stay there for a long time, and the amount of work started to increase by the month,
Yeah.
Damn.
and it was just at a point where I just didn't even like being there, even though it was a really good opportunity. I mean, it was really good pay, good opportunity, good on everything. But it was, you know, I decided to just resign. I gave my resignation the end of March, and I gave them 2 months to find my replacement. So
Oh,
you
so
know.
you gave them enough time.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gave
So
him
that
a
was
lot of
2
time.
months.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to leave the company like in bad terms.
Yeah.
I'm never the
Yeah.
type of person that
Yeah.
leave somewhere
Like,
in bad terms.
Yeah.
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 You're like flipping them off. You're like.
Yeah. No, so I gave them two months, and yeah, I mean I even helped with the recruitment of the
training.
new
Oh, that's nice.
accounting manager, and then I even met the new accounting manager. I trained him on some stuff, and
Yeah.
then and I just
Did you
left.
always like kind of feel that inside you where you're like, maybe I'm doing too much? Like, or no, it just started happening like recently?
Yeah, I feel like the last couple of years I've started to notice that I take on a lot of things at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I started noticing that right at the end of getting my license as a CPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. Thank you. Yeah, I noticed that when I've kind of like towards the end, I just was doing a lot of different things at the same time, and it was studying, working, and it was doing a lot of different things with, within the family. That it was just
Yeah.
it's just a lot of things that I just took on by myself, and
Too much going on.
yeah, too much going on.
Because there's only like 24 hours in the day, dude. And then
Yeah.
you still need to sleep, eat,
You still need to
and do
sleep
all that
or
crap.
and work out as well.
Work
and
out.
yeah, because you actually need
chores.
Or
Yeah.
if you cook, you have
that.
to
Yeah, that's
Set
something
set
else.
time
Yeah.
aside for that.
Yeah.
So, and then imagine like the CPA exam was like, like Eric right now is going through it and you went
Yeah.
through it. It's like, it's basically, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot that you have to go through.
Yeah.
So I can just imagine that, and then working at during tax season or
Oh, yeah.
whatever, like it's a lot.
That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
We want to know how you felt the very first day, like when you left.
Yeah,
Or no,
that's a good
actually-
one. That's a good one. What
Or
was the first?
should it be the resignation? Like how, just
Well-
even putting in your resignation, you know?
But you still had to stay there
Okay,
until 2
yeah,
months.
go.
Well,
True.
I
Yeah,
think-
no, that doesn't count.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I did feel the relief whenever I gave my resignation, because I was like, okay, now it's just 2 months. It's just 2 months, and then
But 2
that,
months is a long time, huh?
Well,
You
but
were
that-
kind of like,
that made me that made me feel like I was looking forward for something in the
Okay.
future.
Yeah, like there's
Yeah.
a deadline or a
Yeah.
finish line.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I guess for me, whenever I see something that I'm looking forward to do, or like there is something going on later on in my life,
yeah,
I just feel energized.
excited,
Yeah, excited.
yeah.
So the last 2 months were not really that bad.
Yeah.
Okay, and then when you left,
The first
when you
day.
Oh, the first day.
finally
Oh yeah, like
left.
I remember I took that weekend out just to dance.
Yeah,
Oh, nice,
salsa.
yeah.
Yeah, salsa,
Yeah,
bachata. Yeah. So
nice.
I went out dancing on that's in Friday, that Saturday, that Sunday, the Monday.
So are you a pro now?
Well,
Have you gotten better?
I've gotten better, but I don't think I can say that I'm a
No?
pro. I
Okay.
mean, I know a lot of different steps.
We're
and
gonna have
Yeah,
to
we're gonna
see,
dance right
yeah.
here, bro. Us
You
too.
too.
A little.
Show him your moves.
Yeah. No, but I think I have a long way to become a professional, but I think I have good rhythm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's being
He's
being hard on himself.
humble.
He's being
No,
humble.
humble.
Yeah. Well, dude, like the thing that intrigued me the most was the whole road trip. I mean, I know that you went through this whole like bad time, be unhappy with the job, and probably there was a lot of uncertainty, like what's gonna happen now, like trying to questioning yourself a little. I feel like even that happens with me sometimes. But how was the trip? How did you plan out every destination? Like on the trip itself, like did you just go with the flow, or did you like making
like
like
a
an
whole
itinerary.
itinerary
Like
and
I'm
everything.
stopping here.
It was 70% planning, 30%
Go with
Just
the flow.
go with the
yeah.
flow. The way I mapped out my trip,
Yeah.
it was basically on the cities that have some sort of scene of salsa,
Something.
bachata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I planned that out right. Yeah, with that and also with some places that I wanted to go and get to know, like for example
Sightseeing.
Yellowstone. And,
Yeah.
Did
yeah,
anything
that's
go wrong?
No, nothing.
Oh,
As in like
good.
the plan, as in like the plan change, or
And like, yeah, like something went wrong. Maybe your car gave out, or maybe something like
no,
you
thankfully
got.
no. But I did get a flat tire.
Oh,
You
what
did?
happened
Yeah.
there?
It wasn't a nail. Like
So you
nothing
just
the
went to
tire.
like a tire shop. and
Well,
quick
the
change.
thing is that I noticed that when I was in New Orleans,
Okay.
when I was leaving New Orleans,
That
and
was at the
then
beginning, kind of the trip, huh? Like the first 3 weeks.
that was maybe like yeah, like in the first 3 weeks
Yeah.
actually. So it was in New Orleans, and
Uh-huh.
then I noticed that the tire in the front it was losing air. So, but I bought something from Costco that is to inflate
Like
the
the
tire.
plier,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it
So
helped.
I used that, and then okay, like the first trip from the first drive from New Orleans to Atlanta, it just lost a little bit of air. So I was just kind of like inflating
Putting
the
it
Whoa,
there.
you just kept doing it, like pulling
Yeah.
Dude,
over.
what if the whole
Yeah.
tire pops?
That actually could happen, right?
Yeah.
It could just like
But
explode.
yeah, I just
You with the flow.
So when did you finally fix it? Like in what?
I finally fixed it
state
in
or-
New York.
Oh
in,
my-
In New
Yeah,
York.
in New York.
Ching.
Oh,
The
you're
reason-
pushing it.
And the reason why I fixed it in New York is because over there I didn't use my car at all.
Yeah.
I left it at the parking lot of the hotel, which it was really
Ah.
expensive to
Yeah.
to keep it.
yeah
there.
to keep it there. But it was kind of like the only place that I could keep it there, you know,
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
where I was at. And the reason why I fixed it there is because I left my car for 10 days in the parking lot. So when the ballet attendant took the car out, I told him that that the tire was losing air. So I mean, if he could just be mindful of that, and then he just took it out. I inflated the tire there, and then I just went to the nearest place to kind of do
The
Yeah.
tires.
the patching. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that took me maybe like $20 to fix it.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
then yeah, that was the only thing.
I don't
Yeah.
think I mentioned to people that for the majority of the trip you slept in your car, and I feel like
Oh, yeah.
Except
That-
New York and
Well,
one of the major cities, huh? Like you would sleep in a hotel, right?
yeah, so I was planning to sleep in my car the whole trip,
yeah.
but it was too hot.
I
It was
know.
too
I don't know how
Yeah.
you did it. Do you have tints?
Yeah, I have tinted.
You have
yeah,
Imagine
I have
it's like
tints in
no
the-
tent, and then
That's why it's like a
No,
fishbowl, like
I feel like I learned the art of sleeping in
in the car. What's the
without nobody
art?
noticing.
yeah.
Well, basically
Break
you
it
have to
down.
you have to be very stealthy to kind of get to the place where you're going to sleep at.
Like find a nice spot.
Find a nice spot that is safe
Yeah.
wherever you feel like it's not.
What would you say is a nice spot?
Well, Planet Fitness.
Oh, you went to Planet
Because you can use
Fitness?
the restroom
Yeah.
shower,
Yeah,
get
so
a little workout.
all the places. Well, the majority of the places that I stayed in my car to sleep, it was
A
in
Planet-
front of a Planet
Planet
Fitness that
Fitness.
was open 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, because it
Yeah.
is open 24 hours.
Yeah, but not all of them are open 24 hours.
Yeah.
And not all of them are open 24 hours on the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I had to find out a place to sleep on the weekend.
That's 24 hours.
That is 24 hours.
So there's like foot traffic.
Yeah, so the first type of place it's a Planet Fitness. The other one is a rest area,
Mhm.
but not all rest areas allow
To
overnight
sleep,
parking.
yeah.
So you have to kind of like do your own research. I downloaded an app called iOverlander, where it's basically a lot of people
Sponsor
that
him,
live in-
guys.
It's actually a really good app.
Mhm.
It's called iOverlander, and it's a bunch of people that just leave reviews of places where
Where they
you can sleep. in the
Really?
night.
Like
Yeah.
there's an app for
Yeah,
that?
there's an app for that.
What?
Well,
For
there's
everything
a lot of,
now.
There's a lot of people that are homeless right now
Wow.
because of
Oh, look at
Yeah.
this. So it's like where?
yeah.
Wow, that's actually good to know. Like I didn't even know that. Not that I'm homeless or anything.
Yeah.
But
No, but I mean, you never
yeah,
know.
You never
Yeah,
know.
you
It's
never
good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no cops were like hitting on your window.
No,
Nothing.
because you have to actually know
Where?
where and how to do it.
Yeah.
What
And
about like cooking wise? Did you ever cook in your
no,
car?
never cooked.
So it was just eating out the whole time.
It was actually I bought a lot of food in supermarkets because that's actually cheaper.
Yeah.
And you know, I could just buy a sandwich there, the ones that
True.
are mainly fresh and they're
Yeah.
not really that expensive.
Mhm.
But you do spend a lot more than if you were to just be cooking. I plan on cooking the whole trip, but it's
You
just
just
actually
didn't.
impossible.
Yeah,
It's
there's no
impossible in order for
way.
you to, yeah.
So what did you take? Like a stove or something?
Yeah, it's a stove, one of those that are very handy to use,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
just what is it called, the green,
Propane tank?
the propane
The
tank.
propane
Oh,
tank.
yeah.
So yeah, I bought those. I mean, I bought 2 of those. I never used them, so they're there. But I'm still going to use the little stove because whenever I go to the beach or to
Yeah.
to the picnic,
Yeah.
Mhm.
as long as they allow some sort of cooking
Yeah.
in those places,
Yeah.
then I can just
And
have
like in the overall trip, like what was like the estimate that like you spent
Yeah.
on everything, like food, salsa class, because it's not
Yeah.
cheap. You have to pay.
Well, New York was really expensive, especially because I
Yeah.
stayed there for 10 days. I spent a little bit less than 15K.
That's crazy.
Was it-
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And you were about almost 60 days on vacation.
Yeah,
like
almost 60 days.
like
2 months.
vacation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we call it vacation, right?
Vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
For
actually pretty
60
good.
days.
But remember that I slept in my car
Yeah.
for the half of the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Imagine if you
So,
didn't.
Like it would have been maybe
Like,
like 20K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it was worth it, every single penny, to have
Yeah.
done the trip?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm counting there everything that I bought. For example, the mini fridge that I bought, the power bank that I bought, which it was
Yeah.
actually expensive, it was like
Mhm.
$100.
Wow.
The stove,
Mhm.
the supplies for going on the trip.
How
the
big is your
mattress.
car?
It's a 2018 Honda Civic.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, is it a truck?
It's
Is
just like a
it-
normal sedan.
Yeah.
Wow,
So that's the
yeah.
reason why I was able to sleep in my car and nobody would notice, because even like my windows in the back are tinted, and
Yeah.
then I bought some
Like
window
material-
covers
Oh, okay, good.
to cover the ones in the front, so
Yeah.
nobody would know.
Yeah.
Dude, I have a question. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this is TMI, too much information. But
Ask.
what I get up to use the restroom every night. You know, like at 2, 3 a.m. How are
Oh,
you?
yeah.
How the heck? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
But how are you? Like, if you needed to, use the restroom,
Well,
like, would you go inside the Planet Fitness or just?
I think
What's
when
the secret?
even though I parked in front of a Planet Fitness,
Yeah.
I never used the restrooms overnight. But I think as a guy, you're able to
Bottle.
Did you
Yeah.
dig a hole or something too?
No,
Bottle
I mean,
in a bag.
it wasn't. I made sure that I always did number 2,
In somewhere else,
Yeah.
but then okay.
But then number 1, of course, I mean, you have to drink water, especially because if it's hot in the car,
You
you have
have
to be
to,
drinking
yeah.
water. You have to hydrate yourself and everything.
Yeah.
So I bought one of those little things in Amazon that it's
Oh,
it's a bottle.
And it's specifically for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's specifically for, I think, for patients that are sick.
Oh, that
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Need
if
to.
They can't
they
be
need to go to
getting
the
up.
restroom, they cannot be getting up, so
Yes.
they could just like, I don't know how to call that.
Mhm.
No, I know what
But
it's kind of like a big can, right? Or not a can. It's a like. I know, like I think I know what it kind of looks like a jug, like a big jug.
It's not a. Well,
That
what I
wasn't
bought
that
it wasn't a big jug. It looks like
1
a
liter.
orange juice bottle.
Imagine one
It
day.
actually looks like
You're
that.
oh,
Actually, you could use an orange juice bottle.
probably
Yeah,
just don't
honestly.
pee in it.
You could probably have. You probably could have hooked it up to yourself while driving.
Oh.
Huh? Like you would have not stopped the whole ride.
Yeah, no, I would have never done that. I need my brakes. When
It's like the
driving.
trucks
Yeah.
next to you will just look down.
Yeah, but
the
no,
horse.
it was I did I buy one of those. It was like
Yeah.
$6 in Amazon.
Oh, that's
so.
not
Oh, that's
bad,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I did use that maybe like 5, 6, 7 times
Mhm.
during the trip.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always try to use the restroom, Planet Fitness
Yeah.
always.
I know that was like a kind of weird question, but I was just
Yeah.
thinking about that.
No, man,
I was like,
it's a valid question.
Yeah,
because you
like-
have to figure it out.
Yeah.
you know?
dude.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you have a question, but maybe you can go after me. Out of all the cities you went to, which is like the overrated and underrated? Like basically, like New York, everyone has like high expectations. Was that underrated, overrated? Like, what was the best city in your opinion that you visited, and the worst city that you thought would be better but was like, meh?
Okay. I'm gonna start with the second question.
Yeah.
The city that I thought it was going to be like really good,
Yeah.
but it was like, nah, New York.
Really?
Yeah. Because
Dang.
it's I didn't like maybe because I went there driving, but
How was
that
it?
city is chaotic.
Is the
Really?
traffic worse than
Chaotic.
here?
Yeah, dude. The traffic is just so bad. It's just like everyone does what they want.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
one like cares. They
Nobody
just,
nobody cares about the lights, especially because if you want to get from
No.
point A to point B,
yeah.
Nobody cares about the lights.
no, not even the pedestrians. Like yeah, the pedestrians they just see that no car is coming, they just pass.
Yeah.
And even if there's a car coming,
They'll just go.
yeah, they will just go. Especially the people that have been living there for all their life.
Yeah, they're used to it.
They're used to it, but it's
Yeah.
such a chaotic city.
Yeah.
But it's good in its way in the sense that I think I had the most fun, or maybe not just that, but also I had or I experienced the best things out of the trip there in New York because there's
Okay.
actually everything. Everything is just there.
Yeah.
For example, I met the best salsa dancers there.
Nice.
I met the best electro dancer in the world over there, and
Yeah?
I took 2 masters.
Did they
Oh, I
know
think
what
I
you were
saw.
doing? Like you told them your story? Like,
Yeah, they
that's
actually
so-
knew.
yeah, because
Yeah.
that's something, people would be like, whoa, you
Yeah.
know?
They see
Yeah.
California plates in a car and they're like, what the heck
Yeah,
is this guy
that's-
doing
that,
here?
that was actually a constant thought that I had. It was just like, okay, when I was in Massachusetts, like, what the heck is this guy doing here?
Yeah.
All the way from California to Massachusetts is just like two extremes, you know?
Yeah, because when
Yeah.
I see like New York plates here, I'm like, what is this guy doing? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, New York was the meh city.
Yeah, New York was the main in the sense of infrastructure and everything
Yeah.
wise.
It's too dense then.
Yeah, it's just too much people. But the experience it was really good. Like
Nice.
I also went there for a festival for salsa and bachata. Like I just
Nice.
had a lot of fun.
And then which one was like the best city that like broke your expectations basically?
Chicago broke my expectations.
Really?
Yeah. You have to go to Chicago.
Wow, we were texting. You had said that New Orleans was a really good one too.
Yeah, New Orleans was really good as well.
Yeah.
So actually, yeah, New Orleans exceeded my expectations. Chicago exceeded my expectations. I would say maybe. No, actually, I think those two
Are they-
places are thing that are, they were the ones that they exceeded my expectations. Oh, Glacier.
That's in Montana?
That's in Montana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Montana.
Well, that's a national park, but actually, that place exceeded
Beautiful.
my expectations. Yeah.
Yeah. Better
I
than
thi-
Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Where
Whoa.
is that?
It's in Montana. It's right.
Oh, okay.
It's right by the border of U.S. and
right?
Canada. Yeah.
Nice.
But that actually really exceeded my expectations.
What was the
Yeah.
what exceeded your expectation about it?
It's just the views that you get over there because it's just whenever you go, kind of like the main attraction is kind of like a 2-hour drive from I think it's St. Mary's Lake all the way to I don't remember the name of the other lake in the other extreme, but it's called the Going to the Sun Road, and it's just the whole road. You get to experience different things. You can go on hikes on different parts of the road.
Yeah.
You can go to like you experience different views of the mountain. When you go all the way to the top, which is Logan Pass, oh, dude,
It's nice.
yeah, it's really nice.
What do you see up there? Like, do you see birds, a waterfall?
Well, there are a bunch of waterfalls. There are a bunch of kind of, you see trees kind of like there around the mountains
Yeah.
and everything, but it's just they're too close and they're very close to you, and then the place is just really big, and the shadowing that the sun does with
Yeah.
everything, it's a perfect view, man.
But you weren't scared of like any animals?
Bears?
Like even in Yellowstone, like that.
Yeah.
I remember when he was telling me, I'm like, he's there alone. Like,
Oh.
I'd be. Did he have like a bear spray?
Yeah,
Did he
you have to have
have?
bear
Yeah,
spray.
like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, like a little like
a weapon.
input. Also, another friend of ours, like Eric and I, one day, I'm like, dude, we haven't heard anything back from Kevin.
Oh yeah.
I'm freaking worried. He's in the middle of freaking Montana or Wyoming.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's been a few days. And I called him like, dude, I'm worried. Like,
And it
what's
just
gonna
looked
happen?
Like random, right? It was just like a random area. That's what his brother was saying. It was,
Yeah, like we
random.
had reached out to your brother and it was like a random area in like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh no, like I started to think the worst. And I'm like, because it had been a few days and he was like sending us messages like every, like 2 days.
Every 2 days.
Like sending us little updates. And I'm like,
It had been
okay,
like 4 days.
it's been like
right?
4 or 5
Yeah.
days now. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? And I had texted you that morning and you didn't reply. And I was like, oh
He was
gosh, I
so
was scared. I
scared.
was like nervous,
dude.
but like going back to your question, the reason, I mean, he didn't reply was there was no signal, right?
There is no signal
Yeah.
in Wyoming. Wyoming is a state where there is just such a small amount of population that there's not really a main big city as you see in other states. So whenever you go all the way up to the mountain in Yellowstone, there's no signal
There's
there.
nothing.
Not even on the hotel.
No.
Really?
The-
You would think though.
I mean, the hotel has their own possibly private Wi-Fi for the employees and
But
everything,
just
but for the
the-
guests, it was just
They probably don't even want, like, it's like enjoy it. Like, why would they want to be on their phone?
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it
But-
actually was helpful in the sense that I was off my phone
Yeah.
for that. But I mean, if there was an emergency, I was
Yeah, there's.
would have been screwed up.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's even the Wi-Fi at the hotel, it didn't really work. Everyone was really pissed because they just didn't
Yeah.
have any connection.
Wi-Fi.
But yeah, I spent there 3 days, and that's the whole reason why you didn't.
Yeah.
for me.
I overreacted
Yeah.
a little, I guess. Nah, I didn't overreact. I was actually
Yeah.
legitimately worried.
Well,
I was
yeah.
like,
I mean, it's a good reaction.
Yeah,
but
I mean, well, thank you for
Yeah.
for caring. I appreciate it.
I was like,
I was
like,
telling her,
maybe-
like, what the hell's going on with this guy?
I know. I was like, maybe they could call like the nearest hospital.
Yeah,
They
like,
could,
she was like, call the
yeah.
nearest hospital to make sure, like, he's
The
not
nearest
there.
ones,
And
yeah,
I was like, oh.
is Kevin checked in?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
Yeah.
but thank you, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
it for caring. But
so
yeah,
did you see
it's-
any animals?
I saw a lot of bisons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they vicious?
Uh,
I don't know.
they're actually really big. They're scary looking.
Yeah.
Whenever
They're
you're
like
there.
taller than us, right? or
Ye-
no?
No, they're not. Well, if they're like in
Like
their own 4 feet.
stocky, like
Yeah, well, they have a lot of mass. They're
Yeah.
really fast.
really?
You cannot be anywhere near them for 3 yards
Uh-huh.
at least.
Wow.
Yeah, when I recently got to Yellowstone the first day, I went to kind of like one of the first places that you go to see the springs and like
Yeah.
those cool things of the volcano, and there were 3 bisons the first stop that I did, and they were just there, and there was just a bunch of people around there. So there's a reason why there was a ranger there to kind of make
Like,
sure that
no one's getting
Gets
close.
close
Yeah.
to the bison.
But there was a moment where one of these kind of bisons, he just jumped whatever wood,
Barrier?
yeah, whatever barrier there was, and then he started actually walking towards my direction, and I was like, oh no, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to my car, and then when I went to my car, the bison just passed by
No.
right next to me.
They're that close.
Did you record it?
Yeah, I recorded.
Oh, you're gonna have
Dude,
to.
I
send-
wanna
well,
see
so we can put it up on
I
the-
want to see
I
that.
I took a bunch of pictures of,
Yeah.
and also the
Yeah, I
that
saw a
encounter.
few of them, and it looked nice, and I could see how close you guys were. But imagine like the bison just passing by your car.
I get so scared, like, cause animals you can't predict what they're
cannot
gonna
predict,
do.
yeah.
There's like
You
they're
should have just climbed
unpredictable.
it. Just on top of it. Imagine.
Oh my
Nah,
gosh!
they're-
Was the ranger like telling you something like?
Well,
oh,
the ranger
like-
was when the bison jumped
Yeah.
the thing. The ranger was like, everyone get it behind the car or inside your cars. Yeah.
Oh, and that's.
Yeah.
But what about running? Like, cause
No,
yeah,
don't run.
right. You can't run.
Don't run. Yeah, don't
Oh
run.
my
Walk
God.
away. Walk away as as
They'll
far as
want to
possible.
chase you if you run.
Yeah. Actually, whenever you have a bear encounter, don't ever run. Never.
You're not gonna outrun the bear.
You're never going to outrun the bear. So I guess in every tutorial or in every kind of every place that they teach about bear encounters and bear protection, it's they tell you to never run. With black bears and grizzly bears, you have to have 2 different interactions. With black
Okay.
bears, you have to stand your ground and you have to say, "Hey bear."
Yeah,
"Hey
like
bear."
be like
Yeah,
big,
like
right?
kind of like make yourself bigger, and then
yeah,
the bear instinct, like with the instinct, is just gonna go away.
yeah,
It's gonna see that you're standing your ground and everything
yeah,
with that. Now, if it gets too close to you, then you can use bear spray, and then.
yeah.
Yeah. But with grizzly bears, you do not want to encounter grizzly bears.
You don't even
It's
want to
over.
stand up to them.
No,
stand
because
up to
if
them.
you stand your ground, more than likely the bear
They're
is
gonna
going to attack. Yeah.
Damn.
So you have to have your bear
Yeah.
spray there, and then also if the bear is not having any reaction with the bear spray, so the thing that you have to do is kind of you have to lay on the ground and you have to tienes que estar boca abajo, like
Really?
yeah, and you
What's
have to
that?
kind of
Like on your belly.
yeah on your
Oh,
belly.
you have to be
Yeah.
on your belly.
Yeah, and so that way the bear doesn't attack any major organ.
Oh.
He's just attacking the back.
Yeah,
part
your
of
back because you maybe because well you're gonna have some sort of backpack to protect
Yeah.
you.
maybe.
And maybe.
Yeah, maybe too. Yeah.
And then also the bear has to see that you're not a threat to their territory, because what the
You're
reason
like
why they're gonna attack.
submitting kind of.
Yeah, the reason why they're gonna attack is because they think that you are going to get the food that is around the area, and they don't want that. And also, you never. I think you're actually screwed if you find a bear, whether it's black bear or a grizzly bear, if they have their cubs,
Oh,
because
I've
they're gonna be
seen that.
protective.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, because he was saying he wanted to go to Yellowstone and all this stuff,
Yeah.
and my data wants to all of a sudden show me like videos of, you know how
Yeah.
like they take your data like
Yeah.
what we talk about, what we text about. So
Yeah.
on my TikTok, it's showing like bear encounters, and
You
there
getting
was
her
a
ready?
story.
She's getting her ready.
Yeah.
No,
That's good.
it makes
Yeah.
me not want to go because there was a story that like, I started crying off the TikTok story
What
because
the-
the girl died,
Oh,
like
wow.
the one I told you about, but it was because the bear had no, the bear didn't have the cubs. The bear was there, and I think it started attacking the husband, and then the wife ran, and when she ran, it started chasing her,
Yeah.
and the bear caught up to her, like toyed around with her, and then he left. So she calls her mom. No, she called 911, but then they're coming, but then she called her mom, and she couldn't move. She was like, not in a state to move.
Yeah.
And the mom like was terrified. She was joking at first. She thought she was joking at first because what kind of call is that?
Yeah.
And then she says, while she's on the phone, the bear's coming back. The bear's coming back with the cubs. She came back with cubs, and they were eating her. And she was literally on the phone with the mom. She was like, "Mom, they're eating me. They're eating me." And she died. But that phone call, the mom was on there. So anyways, I don't want to go to Yellowstone.
That's really
it's
sad.
horrible.
Well, you have to go to
Yeah.
Yellowstone because it's a unique place.
Well,
It's
I don't know
a-
if it wasn't in Yellowstone.
Oh, okay,
Where
okay.
that happened was not in Yellowstone.
thanks
But
for-
just
well,
like
to
it's
to maybe encourage you to go to Yellowstone, in my experience, I never saw a bear.
okay.
Yeah, and also in Yellowstone, you're more than likely are going to be in your car whenever you go to different places, unless you're hiking. But even then, you don't even have to hike because you don't. The only thing what I did was I bought a guide tour, and that thing was telling me the different places that
Like
were
where to
there.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the places that I went to, they were just people.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
it was a lot of tourist attractions there and everything.
Yeah. And they're not gonna go where people are at. I feel.
Yeah, exactly. So bears are always going to, by instinct, they're always going to be away from people. You know, unless the bear really likes food
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the human food.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they
They're
say.
going
Don't
to-
feed them. 'Cause
Yeah,
then they'll
never
just
feed
keep
them.
coming back.
Yeah, I never feed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never saw a bear. I was scared whenever I was hiking because I was in, with a group of people, and they always
Yeah.
recommend for people to hike in groups of 3 or more. And what I did was what I did was tag behind other people, but then in hikes you have different routes. So
So they-
to the route where I wanted to go, maybe other people wanted to go to that.
Yeah,
other
I would have
route.
just followed them. I'd be like, oh, I guess we're going that
Well,
way.
but the thing is that you want to experience
What
you
you
know,
want.
yeah, what you
Yeah.
want. So I just made sure to tag behind other people. But
Yeah.
there were
Did you have bear spray?
yeah, I had 2 cans of bear spray. You have to have 2 actually because
Really?
of for going there and,
and
then
then
coming back.
back.
Yeah, because you never know, right?
Yeah.
The I guess the percentage of encounters it's not really that
High.
much
Mm-hmm.
because bears by instinct they're gonna be away from people,
people, yeah.
but you always have to be
Be
prepared.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you had mentioned like the you just brought up food with the bears and stuff. What was the best food that you had out there, like in the whole trip?
Texas
Texas.
Really?
barbecue.
The
Oh
bar-
yeah, the barbecue.
What
Yeah.
exactly is the like? What's on the plate? Like I want to be able to imagine it in my head right now.
Yeah, well, you choose your own plate, but usually, barbecue is known for in Texas is basically the sausage and also the brisket. But I'm a big fan of the ribs. Dude, I tasted buffalo ribs. Oh my god,
So good.
yeah. they're
What did
so
they
good.
do? Like put barbecue on it or what?
Well, they have their own sauces and they
Yeah.
cook it with their own,
Yeah, they-
I'm pretty sure in some places they have some sort of oven specialized. Maybe
Yeah.
it's
They smoke it or what do they do?
yeah.
Something
They
like
smoke it.
Yeah.
The way they season everything is just it's different. The only place that I've tried here in LA that it's close to Texas barbecue. It's a place in Culver City. I don't remember the name,
Yeah.
but it's actually really
Close?
it's very close.
Nice.
But in Texas, it was Pecan Lodge and also the Terry Blacks.
Those
These
were
two
the top.
restaurants, yeah,
The whole
they
trip.
were for the whole trip.
Uh,
Yeah.
Wow.
New York style pizza, overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Overrated?
Really?
Yes.
Ah, that sucks, babe.
Chicago deep
Chicago
dish.
style is better.
Really?
Yes. Even though a lot of people say that they cannot be compared.
Yeah.
I know
I
it's like
just-
kind of flipped and like the sauce is on the top on the Chicago or whatever, but so the Chicago deep dish is way better than New York.
No.
Damn.
I liked it better than. It's just that in New York I tried different places
Yeah.
for pizza
Yeah.
just because I really wanted to see what the fuss was about.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
same.
not
Like
the
it's
same.
just generic pizza, honestly.
It's like hyped too much.
Yeah, it's
it's
hyped too much,
overhyped.
yeah.
Yeah.
What I found in New York was Mediterranean food.
That was
The-
the best.
Yeah,
Really?
there's this food truck that is just so popular over there that is called the Hi Guys.
Oh
And
yeah,
there's-
yeah, yeah. They have them here.
They have them here. I haven't tried them here, but the one that I tried there,
It's really
specifically in that
good.
food truck, I saw a lot of Reddit
Yeah.
reviews and a lot of reviews on the internet.
Yeah.
Dude, the best Mediterranean food on that
Really?
food truck. Yeah, that's
They
what I
have one
found in New York.
I think
Yeah.
Glendale.
Yeah, I think I've like
Yeah.
that
They have
sounds
three. I think
familiar.
they have one in Pasadena, another one in Glendale, and I think they have another one. Pretty sure somewhere around here.
Damn.
Did they originate from New York or something?
They most yeah.
They
I
most
think
likely did then if it's that good, huh?
Yeah.
And dude, what else was I gonna ask before? Oh, the worst food. I mean, you had mentioned that you ate like, was it frog, dude?
Oh no.
Frog.
Wait, what did you eat?
Frog.
Wait,
I
no,
ate
what you eat
frog.
in New Orleans?
Oh no, it was lagarto.
Alligator or
Alligator.
gator.
Oh,
You ate gator.
I heard gato and I was like
Yeah.
cat.
Imagine. Damn. No, but New Orleans, I like the city of New Orleans.
Yeah?
I like the French Quarter, everything. The Bourbon Street is the place for you to have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun there. But the gumbo, I don't want to say a lot of. I don't want to say bad things about the food, but it was like I'm not a really fan of stews. So the gumbo there, it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people really like it.
Mhm.
To me, it was just like okay, like
It's an acquired
yeah.
taste. Yeah.
yeah,
What about socializing?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
socializing.
Yeah, like how did you like well, you don't have to go through every state, but like just like how did you make new friends? Did you like if let's just say you wanted to go to like a bar or a club, like
Yeah.
how did you interact? Like
Well, it was depending on my mood on the trip.
Yeah.
If I was really tired of the driving, I just wanted to maybe just go to a restaurant and I just
how
eat
chill,
and that's it,
yeah.
right? But when you enter the world of salsa and bachata, then like that's a social dance.
Yeah.
So you dance with other people. So without there, I mean, you just meet people.
Yeah.
So it was mostly there that you would
It was mostly
socialize.
there or at bars, maybe here and there, like talking to
Yeah.
other people. But it wasn't like really exchanging, information.
Do
and
you
everything.
have trouble with that, like, or is you're really good with like starting a conversation with somebody,
I
like
feel
a
like
stranger?
It really depends on my mood on the day.
Okay.
Just because I think I think it's different for a lot of people. For me, I consider myself both introvert and extroverted. Introvert when I want, extroverted when I
Yeah.
want. I mean the social dancing when it comes social dancing you don't have to be an extrovert. You can be an introvert. You can
Yeah.
just go there, dance, and that's it.
And like don't even talk or nothing.
Yeah, you just have to enjoy the music. That's what you're there for.
Yeah.
But I feel like it really depends on the
On-
mood and also I guess the conversation if it's really good. If it's not,
And
then-
were there ever any awkward moments between like you and a girl that you didn't know and you guys have to dance together? You know, it's kind of
no.
no.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's
He's the king.
yeah.
The
I feel like
salsa.
I would get I feel like if we were just doing like bachata or something, like
Oh,
I would get
God.
awkward.
I'm a
'Cause,
horrible
you know,
dancer.
we're like right there, close to each other. His face is there, and maybe I'm like shy. You know, like
I'm like the bobbleheads that your grandpa has on the window. Just like
that. Oh my gosh! But yeah, like so there were. It was just comfortable for you then. It wasn't
Yeah,
anything.
well, because right here in LA, I already went out dancing like a lot of
Uh,
times. Like I always go every weekend or like a lot of days between the week. So it's the same thing you apply, but in different cities,
Yeah.
states. So,
yeah.
yeah,
Would you do it again? The trip,
yeah,
but like in a
Yeah.
yeah.
in a different like route, obviously.
Yeah, I will do
different
different
cities.
routes. This time I will get to know Florida more
Yeah.
because I feel like there's a lot of different things in Florida. The only thing I don't like about Florida is
Alligator.
politics.
Oh,
They
like
they say a lot of
Yeah.
weird things happen down there. I don't know. Never
Yeah,
been there.
I mean the politics are questionable, but if you put that aside, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get to know the
Have
state
fun.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the one oh yeah, what happened at the end? I felt like at the end of the trip, uh there was two more destinations that you had to go to. You're in Seattle and you text us. That's it. I
Yeah.
basically I can't. I'm going home, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened? Like you were like 2 cities away. I mean, I know
Dude.
they were like 500 miles away though.
It's just that whenever you sleep in your car, it's not the same as whenever you sleep in a hotel.
Yeah.
Never, because you're always gonna be on your guard. You know?
Yeah.
You have to have your guard up, so in case the police knocks on your door,
Or maybe
or,
just random people.
yeah, or random people, so you don't really sleep as comfortably as you would like to.
Yeah.
Even if you make the best out the best, you know,
Tendido.
yeah, the best nido out of
Yeah.
it. But yeah, it's just like it kind of wears you down. So when I was in Seattle, I felt the burnout.
Yeah.
There was mental burnout, and I was actually physical as well, because also you're driving.
Yeah.
So you're driving, you're sleeping in your car. and
Yeah.
So this is something that I think I got a lot on the trip, in the sense that it was a learned experience that I think now I am grateful for what I have, because I have a place to sleep, I have a bed to sleep at. Dude, you have to be even grateful for your toilet.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, using a toilet in a gym,
Yeah.
or a shower at a gym is just
Yeah.
Or
it's not
even
the best.
having to like pour it out. You have to
Yeah.
pour it out eventually, clean it up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. So I became really grateful for having a place to sleep
Nice.
at, and that I'm able to afford myself. So with that, what I wanted to get at is just that when I was in Seattle, I felt the burnout. Like I was like, you know what, Portland, it's my next stop. I can get to Portland anytime I want.
Yeah,
here,
that's true.
because I could take a flight.
Yeah, it's like not too bad.
Yeah, and then the other one was San Francisco. San Francisco is just like 6-7 hours
Yeah.
away from LA. So
Weekend.
yeah, it's a weekend trip.
Yeah.
So I could just do that for another trip.
Like you had already hit the main ones.
Yeah, the
that
main
you
ones.
Really
The ones
wanted
on
to
the
go
other
to.
side of the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
Did you ever feel like alone? I mean, I know you were
Yeah.
alone, but did you ever feel
like lonely?
Feel it, yeah.
Yeah, feeling lonely. Yeah, I would say there were some parts of the trip where I was starting to miss my family, my friends, and also I started to miss, having people that I can trust.
Because you don't know who to
Yeah.
trust. Yeah.
You don't know who to trust. So actually, I started feeling that when I was in New York, because it was just like it was right at the middle of the trip, but I felt it more in Chicago, and then in Seattle, I was just like, yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
I need to go home now.
Yeah.
So,
How did you like work around it? Like,
Yeah.
did
what'd
you
do?
call your mom, your brother?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you would text us every like few days, but what was the main thing that was helping you get through it? Because in New York, that was like day 30. You were like halfway basically.
Halfway, yeah.
So what made you like push through?
Well, I feel like normally I like to push through things.
Yeah.
But besides that, I did call my mom, my dad. My brother was also calling me as well.
Yeah.
I guess every city that I was at, he was always like, well, I downloaded an app called Life 360 where they would know where I was at. Yeah, everywhere.
Cool,
So
yeah.
that way they knew. And also I checked in with the group chat that we have with my family
Mm-hmm.
whenever I would leave the city and I would arrive to a new city, and
Yeah.
how many days I will be there, and then also how, like at what time I was leaving
Yeah.
the city. So
Yeah.
because you have to make people know where you're at.
Yeah. that's-
Because
That's
Anything
smart.
can happen.
yeah, anything can happen, and also I didn't want my parents and my siblings for them to kind of worry. Yeah.
Like what Anthony did.
Yeah. I didn't have the 360 access. That's why. If I had the 360 access, I would have seen.
But actually, with the 360 access, I don't think you would have seen my
Location,
my
it would have
location in
disappeared.
Wyoming, yeah.
And that would have worried me more.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, something that I had was this was my cousin. Like he gave me an air tag, and I hid it in my car.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that way I would know if, let's say, for example, if my car gets stolen,
Anything, yeah.
I would know where the car was going.
Yeah.
So
But-
yeah, I feel like
you were really prepared, dude.
I went well prepared. I
Yeah.
took
That's what it
maybe-
sounds like. Yeah.
I took maybe like 3 weeks to prepare to get everything from Amazon, all of that,
Yeah.
everything, and even kind of like the things that I was gonna do at different places. But when I was doing the whole itinerary of the things, I was like, it seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Just gonna go with the flow whenever I hit.
It's better, yeah. Because sometimes, like, it's okay if you didn't go at this time or this,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, sometimes you're just tired.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, something that I think I missed a lot, but it was just I was really tired in Chicago. It was I didn't really dance as much as
Salsa.
You would have
wanted
wanted to.
Yeah.
You did more like city exploring the city.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason why I'm saying that Chicago is underrated, because it's actually
There's more to see.
Yeah, there's a lot more to see. I compare Chicago and Los Angeles a lot because they're both kind of suburbans. They're cities made of suburban, like of suburbs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've
It's,
been there, and I
there's
really
a lot to
liked.
see.
I liked Chicago a lot
yeah,
when I went, so I can see why you liked it. Even downtown looks nice, huh?
yeah.
Like it just looks, I don't know, fake to me.
Well, I took the boat tour. to
Oh,
see them.
inside like where the Trump Tower is at, around there.
Yeah, around there,
like-
and also I saw the different buildings
Yeah.
around there. I mean, the tour was really rich in the sense of everything that
Yeah.
we explained.
Yeah.
But I liked the whole infrastructure, how everything was located, and it's such a beautiful city.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion.
What about the Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah,
he went
dude.
To the,
Thanks for
yeah.
bringing it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
like when you went to the house, cause Breaking Bad is one of the best, if not, no, it's the best show.
The best show.
Dude, when you went to the house, what happened? Explain.
Well,
Did you see her?
I didn't see the owner, but in front of the house there's a big fence, and there's a lot of signs that say, go away.
No, is this go away?
Yeah. I think as far as I remember, but I think if I remember correctly, there was a sign that says if you're going to take a picture, make sure to do it on the other side of the street.
Because she can't control what people do. It's
yeah,
not,
exactly.
yeah.
But it's her house,
Yeah.
So
You just can't go on her property.
So even
Yeah.
if you're on the sidewalk on her house,
yeah, dude.
she didn't like it.
No, I wouldn't like it either.
But it's like if you bought a house knowing like how popular it was, it's gonna
Yeah.
come with. He was saying that, damn, she should have just used it as kind of like a museum, get money for it.
I would have done that.
like-
Just use it as a
Yeah.
museum.
Yeah.
Have a freaking
Yeah.
maybe a house that you build in the back, and just keep it exactly intact. Put freaking new pizza on the roof every single time, just like the show, and generate revenue like that.
Yeah.
Dude, but
see-
that's the thing that I think. Not a lot of people think
Like
that
that.
way. Of
like
course,
positive, or how
Yeah.
can they turn it into something positive?
Exactly, but I think maybe she had a lot of bad experiences. The owner.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of times that a lot of people threw pizzas on the roof of
The house.
Yeah,
Huh?
so it was. Yeah, I just wanted to respect the owner's
Yeah.
house just because. I don't know. I feel like I was able to empathize
Yeah.
With the lady.
with the
Yeah.
lady. So I just took a picture.
And
Imagine she's
Yeah.
she sees like she's like starts running toward you.
Come here right now.
Uh,
Delete it off your phone.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she calls the cops all the time.
Yeah.
More than likely.
Yeah.
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 But I just wanted to do that. Also, they have the trash cans. They're positioned in a way that they cover the windows. So
Oh.
they can have some privacy, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have already left.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
It's too
like,
much.
Whatever left, but
I'm
maybe
sure someone will gladly buy that
Yeah.
People-
Breaking Bad
yeah.
house.
Yeah, she could actually sell it.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
can sell
for
it.
Good
more
money,
because of
yeah.
what
history.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, with the whole trip, like I was thinking, what's the next steps that you're gonna take with your life? Have you thought about it? You know, you've been back for a week
A
tomorrow,
week.
right? A week.
Tomorrow.
A week
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I'm
So
sure it
like
feels nice.
feels
Yeah,
nice to
it
just
actually feels
relax
nice.
in your
Yeah.
bed. But what's the next steps?
Yeah.
Like, are you already planning your next trip?
Like now
Um,
what?
are you gonna get back into working? Are you gonna maybe start your own business? Like, what are you thinking right now, or have you not put any thought into that right now?
Well, no, I actually have because
Yeah.
yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm actually look. There's potentially a place where I'm going to work at. I think in the next few weeks.
Okay.
Nice.
But if the hiring process, I don't know if something happens there and
Yeah.
everything. I think I'm just gonna keep on going with my business because right now I have two clients. So
Nice.
just gonna
What's your business?
accounting.
Accounting. Yeah, like the.
I do
mhm.
accounting. So I don't know. I just want to network with more CPAs, business owners, and everything.
Mhm.
Offer my services. Have my website up. Yeah, kind
What's
of.
the website called so people can for your
Well,
services?
my corporation is called Aragon CPA Accounting Inc.
It's very creative.
Very creative. I just wanted to make it generic just
Yeah.
so people knew
Yeah.
what I did with the title
Yeah.
of the
And-
of the business.
Like for people who work a 9 to 5 and maybe they're like overdoing it, they're, not taking lunches, they're working overtime. Maybe not even they're working overtime but not getting paid for it, right?
Yeah.
Like, and they just feel really burnt out. What advice could you give them?
Well, take always into account your mental health. I think it's good that it's already spoken of a lot
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, because at the beginning when I started hearing about you have to take care of your mental health, I was like,
Yeah.
It's BS.
That's how, like, the older generation.
yeah, that's the thing that I think I have
Yeah.
a lot of old generation mindset.
It's because I feel like I'm the same way, and she knows. Like, my dad and mom, like, get over it. Come on, on to the next. Come
Like
on,
you're
push
depressed,
it, push it.
you're not busy.
Keep working. Go to work. Don't miss. Come on.
Yeah.
So, but
Which
yeah.
I'm actually glad that I have that,
Mhm.
because at some point like that actually has helped me a lot in my life.
Yeah,
But there's gonna be
a breaking point.
a breaking point.
Yeah.
And then when you have the breaking point, you're gonna have a quarter life crisis, just like I
Just
did.
like
Yeah.
But I think that the quarter life crisis that I had, I think it was actually good.
Yeah.
You know, I
because
turned
it
it
pushed
into
you
Something
yeah,
to do
positive.
this.
pushed me to do a lot of driving.
Mhm. And there's a lot of like,
Uh,
you already got a positive that you mentioned. Like, you're
Yeah.
grateful for your toilet, your bed, your
Shower.
shower, roof, like, your, like being able to cook, your kitchen.
Yeah.
So you got like a positive out of the whole situation. So
Yeah, I think that's
That's not bad.
that's an eye opener. But an advice is always check your mental health.
Mhm.
Always try to, kind of give yourself a day to not do anything.
Yeah.
Maybe once every month or so. I
Yeah.
don't know. Could be on Sunday.
And not do anything.
And not
Like,
do anything. Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing. You could just be in your bed or whatever.
Nothing.
yes,
It's because he's
Yeah.
always saying, like, on a side note, he'll be like, "Oh, I can only use my PTO if we're going on vacation," and I'm like, "You can use your PTO to just relax. We don't need to be going anywhere." And he's
You
like,
wanna
"No,
do
I need
something.
to
I
do
want to
something.
do something.
If
Even
I'm-
on Saturday and Sunday, I'm like watering the plants, cleaning here, doing something. Like,
Yeah.
like I'll
I
be,
just can't stay put.
you
Like,
cannot stay put. We'll just be in bed. I'm like, he'll be like, I have to be productive. Like, I need to do something. Like, it's okay. Like, we could relax Monday. And he'll get like, no, I need to do something. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
yeah. But dude, do you have like, this is a perfect time for like a closing statement? I feel. What advice do you give to those people, or is that the advice do you give to people that are in your position right now, that are in a 9 to 5, or they don't know how to feel about certain things, or they're having a midlife crisis, a quarter life crisis, or whatever? What advice do you give them? Is that the advice you give them, or is there something else like of advice?
No, I would say this. Maybe not advice, but kind of like comment. Well, maybe advice, whatever. But I think when I was 21, 22 years old, I was kind of like very lost in the sense of what I wanted to. Well, actually, not what I wanted to do with my life, but I was actually very overwhelmed with a lot of things that I wanted to do, because I'm very intense that way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think something that really has helped me out a lot, um, are kind of two phrases, right? One is memento mori, which is basically the one day you shall die, which is uh, one day everything's gonna stop, right? All the good things, all the bad things. If you're going if you're having a bad season in your life, know that it's gonna end. If you're having a good season, know that it's gonna end.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure that you enjoy the good seasons, and then also make sure that you feel hopeful during the bad seasons in your life. That's one, and the other one is just kind of take life as it goes. Like
Mm-hmm.
just don't try to think that much about the future. Just take life as how it is right now,
Mm-hmm.
and figure it out. Always figure it out, because that's the whole reason why the human species have. We're basically like the dominating species here because we adapt. So always adapt. Like go on with your life, adapting, and take life as it goes.
Yeah,
The different scenarios. Yeah.
I think that's perfectly said.
But something that I didn't say was the cities that I hit.
Oh,
Like,
like
Oh,
every
list.
go ahead.
wait,
Yeah.
oh
List
yeah,
them.
do you
list
you
them.
know the list?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's
List
go.
them.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
I didn't
Okay.
think you would have known it. That's why.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. So from here, from LA, I went to Phoenix, Arizona. That was my first stop. I spent there a few days. Then I went to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Spent a few days. Then I did a stop in Amarillo, Texas for one day, because I had to kind of like just stop driving.
Yeah.
From there, I went to Dallas, Texas, and I got to know Dallas and Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
From there, I went to Houston because had a friend there, so I spent the night there. But I didn't really get to know Houston as much as I would have. From Houston, I went to New Orleans. From New Orleans, I spent a few days there, and then I wanted to get to New York as soon as possible because there was going to be a festival there.
Mhm.
So, from New Orleans, I spent a day in Atlanta just to sleep there. Then from Atlanta, I went to Raleigh, North Carolina, which I just went to dance there for one night.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, just one night. Then from there, I went to Washington, D.C. I spent a few days, and then I got in time for New York, which I spent there 10 days. From New York, I went to Boston, Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
But when I arrived there, I went straight to Salem because I wanted to see the
The
witch.
witchcraft?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole witch city.
Yeah.
So I spent there about a day and a half, and then I went back to Boston. Then Boston, I spent a few days there. From Boston, I went to Scranton because I wanted
The
to.
office.
I wanted to
Yeah.
get to know the office. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I used it more as a city, kind of like just to travel on to my destination. So I used Scala and in Scranton, and then I went to Pittsburgh, spent one day there. Then I went to Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio, I spent a few days there. From there, I went to Chicago, spent a few days there. From there, I went to Des Moines, Iowa, and then I spent just one day there just because I wanted to get to Yellowstone as soon as possible. So from there, I went to Des Moines, then to Sioux Falls in, I believe that's South Dakota. Yeah, that's South Dakota. So from Sioux Falls to Mount Rushmore, I spent a few days there. From Mount Rushmore, I had to, my main destination was still Yellowstone, so I went to Cody, Wyoming. I stayed there for one night. From Cody, Yellowstone, I spent a few days there. From Yellowstone to Great Falls, Montana, kind of like as a Scala. From Great Falls to Glacier National Park, I spent a few days there. From Glacier to Spokane, Washington, to just use it as to stay just one night. From there to Seattle, and then in Seattle I was like,
Go
Oh
time.
my gosh. I need
Yeah.
to take a breath for you. I'm like, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
counted right, but I counted like 27, 26 cities.
yeah. Well, the cities that I did spend a lot of time getting to know were 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's
Dude,
crazy.
That's a lot.
And then
And I
from
want
Seattle
to
for
see
you.
the photo of the buffalo too. Next
Yeah,
to the
you need
park.
to send us
Yeah.
those photos, videos, so that way we can put it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
dude.
podcast.
I filled the GoPro with 256 gigas.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I filled it up.
256.
Yeah, of
That's a
videos and
lot.
photos and everything. So
Dude, that's
yeah,
a lot.
I have a lot too.
Dude, I want to see it. But thanks for coming on the podcast. I think it was like a good eye opener for, a lot of people who sometimes stay quiet about their issues and they're always stuck in, like, I guess they call it the rat race, or what do they call it? The rat race of always like work 9 to 5 and then this and that, this and that, this and that the whole time. And they never take the moment to just think about themselves and, doing what you did, taking a trip for yourself and for yourself only. And do I commend you for that? You're a hard
Thank you.
worker. And before we go, what's your Instagram and your website once again, so we can put it up on the screen?
Well, my Instagram is kevin.donnelly, Donely. So I guess you're gonna
Yeah, we'll
it
put
there
it
on the
up.
screen, yeah. And well, the website is not up yet, so
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
don't have it yet.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see the domain later.
Yeah.
And
But I wanted to give a final remark.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess. I think something else that I forgot to mention, I guess some advice, is
Yeah.
that it's okay if you have a 9 to 5, and it's also okay if you want to run your business. It's okay whatever you want to do with your life. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is okay. You do with your life what you want it to be.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
good advice,
yeah,
man.
that's really good.
that's good advice, because a lot of people, I feel, I'm maybe speaking for myself, sometimes
I'm projecting again.
you're like, dude, I like working, but I don't want to work a 9 to 5 until I'm 65, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
And I think-
It's okay. And also, it's okay if you want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the pressure is not there. It's okay,
Yeah.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
We have the
thank
co-host
you.
Kelsey did a
Thank
good
you.
job today. Kevin, everyone, hit him up on the DMs if you're gonna go salsa dancing here in the LA area. You already have his Instagram. Till next time, peace.